Hey guys, have you already ever heard the word pranayama? In yoga is what we use to call the breath work, working with our breath. And there's actually many ways that we can do this, and also aiming to get different benefits and outcome through different practices. But in this video, I'm mainly going to be focusing around why it's important to practice those, and I'll also be sharing with you at the end of the video 3 main pranayamas that I use almost every day to work on myself. But so why is it important to practice the pranayama? On a very down-to-earth answer, grounded answer, is because we want to learn how to breathe. I see a lot of people in my class who actually forgot completely how to breathe. If you were to look at a baby sleeping or at a puppy sleeping, this is usually the imagery that I give. Well, you see that they're sleeping and restful because the belly moves. So the belly moves, expands and contracts through each of the inhales and the exhales, and we as adults kind of forget to do this. We allow ourselves to be taken a lot of responsibility from the outer world, and we shut ourselves from the ability to breathe fully with what is given to us. And we actually repress the breath from just staying in the chest area. But for our nervous system to understand that it's okay for us to pass into the rest and digest mode, which is what you want to get into when you want to relax, when you want to arrive, and we actually need the both in order to be active, but also to, at the same degree of being active, you want to be passive, that you need to be allowing yourself to breathe from your belly. And this is the only way that your nervous system actually understands that you can relax. So learning how to breathe through pranayamas. 3 main pranayamas that I use would be the 3-part breath, is basically the awareness of using every part of the body that is given to us to breathe. So first part is the belly, second part is the rib cage, and it is expanding to the side. So you'd like to think about your hands being close to your rib cage and then inhaling onto the side. And then the last part is your collarbone reaching up and chest lifting up. But start with your belly, because ultimately this is where most of us struggle to do, again, is belly breath and rib cage breath. This is when I practice. It just allows for me to be present in my body, embody myself into where I am and what I'm doing right now. Another one that I use a lot is the alternated nostril breath, is where we block a nostril, exhale through one, inhale through the same nostril, and then block again and exhale through the opposite nostril. The reason why I practice this is ultimately because, if you didn't know yet, we have different canals in the body, and one is used to regulate the solar energy inside of our body, and the other one is used to regulate the lunar channel of our body. And those 2 channels actually are the nostrils. So the left nostril is connected to your lunar channel, and the right nostril is connected to your solar channel. And by working with those, blocking one and alternating the breath, we can actually regulate the amount of heat and coolness that we have inside of the body. So for example, in mornings when you wake up and you're actually not at all prepared for the days because you're lacking energy, a great thing to do would be to block your left nostril and breathe a few times through the right nostril in order to build this energy inside of yourself. But in the opposite situation, if you're angry in a situation and you cannot get over it, blocking the right nostril, breathing through the left nostril will actually help you to cool down. So this really is helpful to come back into harmony with your energies. And the last one that I really enjoy and that I use often is the Kabalabhati, and it's basically a active exhalations where we use the musculation of the abs in order to pump the abdomen inward and really empty all of the air out on the active inhale, and then just do a passive exhale. And I do this because it prepares my stomach for the day, prepares my digestion, and more than this, it also allows me to deepen the pranayama process to go into what I love to do, which is kriya. It's the Noli kriya. It's a purification process that we yogis practice and have been practicing for a long, long time. And so ultimately, the Kabalabhati exercise is helping us to also be more aware of what is happening here, and as well as strengthening your abdomen exercise. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to subscribe to our channel if you'd like to stay tuned to us. There's actually so much more content that you can get from us. You just have to go onto our description box, click on the link, and get tuned into us. My name is Ilo. I'm from Play Pause B, and I'm very happy to be with you today. Thank you for joining.